And we are live. This is UFC Fight Night 108 Swanson versus Lobov Bro Picks. This is Ricky.
What's up, guys? This is Justin. We'll do a little recap real quick. Last card. It's a good card, man. I mean, I did really good. Went 7-1 of my bets. I went plus 15.78 on a night. And then this year, I'm plus 48.75. So it's a good year for me. I'm, excited for this card. There's a lot of good cards coming up. So just let's keep on killing it, I cashed that max bet with Whitaker at plus 205. I was really confident in that pick, man. A lot of people were throwing shade saying Whitaker's going to get taken down and get choked out and all this. He got taken down, man. But, dude, he got right back up, and he showed in that fight that he's going to be a contender, bro. I mean, he's going to smoke Rockhold. I'm sure you would agree with me.
That's actually a pretty good fucking matchup. Is that who they're going to give him next?
I hope it happens, but, dude, he's going to dust him, man.
I think he'll knock him out. I think he can knock him out. Easy money, right?
Easy money KO.
Easy KO.
Dude, he would destroy Bisping, too. The toughest dude would probably be Romero, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so, too. That'd be the best fight matchup. Right? Those are probably the two best contenders, huh?
Yeah, man.
Right now. And then Gastelum, maybe? What about third?
Forgot about Kelvin. Yeah, I love Kelvin, man. But Kelvin's not beating Whitaker.
He might beat Yoel, though. I think he might beat Yoel. Kelvin, he could beat him.
I think so, man. Kelvin and Whitaker are the future of that division. And Jocko, too. Jocko's up there.
Who?
Jocko.
Jocko. Jocko. Yeah. The way you're pronounced, I thought you were saying something else. I couldn't understand what you're saying.
The Joker?
Joker. I didn't hear the TK. I heard I didn't hear the T. I just heard Jocko. I was like, who the fuck is that?
For sure. Yeah, man. How'd you like Rose, dude? I mean, that was a good fight, man. I mean, dude, she dominated Watterson.
Yeah, man. I definitely didn't read that one right. I lost. I went 2-2 on my bet. Whitaker made me won a lot of money for me. Plus 5 units for the night. I did the parlay with Rashid and what was the other guy?
Cummings.
What was the other parlay?
Cummings. We both did it.
Yeah. Cummings. Dude, Cummings would look fucking good, right?
He did, dude. Cummings is not a jobber, man. I mean, he definitely, dude, is in that top 20. I mean, he could beat some guys, in my opinion, right outside the top 15, maybe even a couple of guys in the top 15. I mean, he would beat Ellenberger, in my opinion, pretty easily.
Dude, anyone can beat Ellenberger, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I don't know about anybody, but if you're in the top 40, you can beat Ellenberger. I don't know if
he's on his way. He's on his way out now.
Yeah, Mike Pyle, I don't know about that. Mike Pyle's pretty terrible. But
I think Ellenberger's pretty much done.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Do you want to break down any more fights, or you want to get on this card? It's up to you.
No, that's about it.
All right, man. Do you want to start off with the first fight?
No, you start off.
All right, man. Before we start off with the first fight, we'll do some shout-outs like we always do. To my favorite guys on Twitter, we got Will Martin, Dan from Half the Battle, Z, Rockstar Z, and then Kelton. You got Sharif. Shout out to UFC Betting Sharks, and I'm sure there's more guys out there, but I just can't think of all of them right now. But yeah, the first fight of the night, man. Let's do this. We got Hector Sandoval versus Matt Dangerous Schnell at 125. Man, this is a very good fight. I've been back and forth with this fight. I think both these guys have potential in this division, and as of right now, I'm not betting on this fight, but I'm gonna have to go with Danger in this fight, man. I really think he's the faster guy out there. I think he has the more tools on the feet. I think Sandoval's the better wrestler, and I know that Sandoval throws bombs. He trains the alpha male, that he has that good guillotine, and he looked good, man, against Serrano. But Serrano's a very different fighter than Matt. And Danger, man, he's very good on the ground. I mean, you take this guy down, he's gonna sub you, and he's very good on the feet too, man. Really fast. He's definitely the fastest guy in this fight. And like I said, he has more tools in the feet. So it's a very close fight, man. I'm a little worried, obviously, if Hector just takes him down and grinds on him. But I could see Danger get a sub. And I could see Danger knocking him out in the feet. And I think Danger has the better chin, too. So I'm going to have to go with Danger in this fight, man. And I think I might bet on him. We'll see how the line plays out. But, yeah, I'm picking Danger. What about you?
I don't know, man. To be honest, I've been going back and forth on this fight. Part of me thought Schnell was live at first, but then I kind of think that Hector Sandoval is just going to be too powerful for him, too strong. He's going to pretty much do what he wants. I think his striking's better, to be honest. He's got that. I don't know. That overhand right might be a little bit too much for him right now. I think Schnell's just a little bit too green for Sandoval, to be honest. He can pretty much do whatever he wants. I don't think he's going to be able to sub him. He might have got a sub in the Ultimate Fighter, but this is the UFC. So, I'm going to have to go with Sandoval just with the octagon experience and that overhand right. On to the next. Yeah?
Yeah, man, call the next fight.
Oh, I just wanted to say I didn't really get to do much tape this fucking week because I had to move. All right, so Barberena versus who's 12-4 versus Joe Proctor. Barberena just finished getting his ass whipped by Colby Covington, right? Decided to go down to 155. He didn't look that bad, man. He survived. He got famous for beating Sage Northcutt. Joe Proctor, I don't know. I'm probably gonna. I agree with the lines. I'm gonna have to go with Barbarena with the decision. What about you?
Yeah, man, I've been back and forth in this fight too. I really like Barbarena. He's a very tough guy. He doesn't have the best like arsenal. I mean, he's just a gritty guy, man. He's tough. He's aggressive. You're not going to finish him. And he did pretty good at 155. Then he went to 170 and beat Northcutt. Then he beat Alves. And Proctor hasn't fought in a while, man. Proctor's a tough guy too, but I mean, he's been finished. He gets hurt, I feel like, every fight. And I know Barbarena gets hurt too, but Barbarena is so tough, man. I mean, I just feel like his toughness is going to get the win in this fight, man. I don't see Proctor really finish him at all. And I don't know where Proctor's better at him in this fight. I mean, Barbarena is pretty good in the feet too. And I don't see Proctor taking him down like Covington did. Proctor's not known for a wrestler. So it's a close fight though, man. In my opinion, it's a pickup. I don't think the line is where it is. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go Barbarena to win a close decision. But it wouldn't surprise me to if Proctor won. But yeah, I'm not confident. But I'll pick the more experienced fighter. All right, so next fight we got Alexis Davis versus Cindy Dandois. Cindy's not that good, man. I mean, she's not that good on the feet at all. She's pretty good on the ground, but Alexis Davis, man, is very good in the ground too. She's a black belt, and on the feet, it's not even close. It's all Alexis Davis. So I think this is a mismatch. I feel like this is kind of like Sarah McMahon versus Gina, whatever her last name was, the girl that she just dusted in like a minute. So yeah, I got Alexis Davis in this fight by finish. I think Alexis Davis in the distance is a pretty good bet, but I'm not going to do it though because I don't trust Alexis Davis in this matchup.
You can't trust girls inside the distance, bro. Unless it's like a beast, like
Rose.
Fuck. Yeah. Like Rose. Dude, she showed up that night, man. I'll give her that. She showed up.
I'll say this though, real quick. I'm not gonna pick Rose against Andrade. I think Andrade could beat Rose and JJ. Just throw that fact out there. But yeah, man, I'm going for Alexis Davis. What about you?
I'd have to agree with you, man. Like you said, it was a mismatch. I just think that this is just another person that they're giving Davis to like kind of pad up her record a little bit, just so she can like, I don't know, just because the women's division kind of sucks, so they want maybe a little bit more well-known fighters so they can sell more fights, get more attention. But yeah, it's like you said, Alexis Davis, she's fought the way better people. I think she's only lost to really good people, like really good fighters, mostly. But yeah, man, it's just a complete mismatch. I got Davis by probably dominant decision. But yeah, next fight we got Jessica Penne versus Danielle Taylor, and I can see why some people are going with Taylor just because Jessica Penne got destroyed by JJ, but to me that's still not going to be enough for me because Danielle Taylor is just really horrible, and she's like fucking short. I think Danielle Taylor, Jessica Penne, she's gonna have 5 inches on her. She's 65. She's 65 inches tall. Was at 5'5". Danielle Taylor's only 5 foot. So I think if Jessica Penne uses her her reach advantage and her size difference, she can jab her out, keep her at bay, and just win at points easily, or just probably. I honestly think Penn can probably beat her however she wants. If she wanted to take her down, she's got some good jiu-jitsu, but she's not known for a wrestler. But if she did mix up her takedowns with the striking, I'm pretty sure she could land a takedown if she wanted to. To be honest, I think I'm not that impressed with Danielle Taylor at all. Her only wins against that one Asian girl that's kind of a fucking scrub. So I got Penn. Even though she got destroyed by JJ, I don't think it's enough to make her lose against this girl. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to go with Penn with dominant decision. What about you?
Yeah, it's a huge pass for me, but I'm going to have to disagree with you, man. I don't think Penne's there anymore. I think she's on her way out, dude. She's gotten destroyed, dude, her last 2 fights against JJ and Andrade, man. And she doesn't look the same, dude. Her chin is out there. She's done, dude. And I don't think Danielle Taylor is that impressive, but she has power, dude. And I think she could really hurt that chin and possibly finish her. I know she's short. I know she's an atom weight, but still, man, Penne, she's a jobber, man. She's done, dude. I mean, I think she should retire right now. I think.
Yeah, but I agree. This is the past, but you're talking about the champion and the future champion that beat her. So, I mean, those are the two of the best fighters in that division.
I agree, man, but I think anyone can hurt Penne right now, man. And Danielle Taylor has power. She definitely has heavy hands. So I know she's short, but if she touches her once, man, and Penne goes back, she's gonna get knocked out, dude. She's gonna fall over and quit.
Has Danielle? I don't think Danielle has that kind of knockout power. Has she knocked out anyone? Man. Has she knocked out anyone?
For, dude. Yeah, that's what she's known for. She has heavy hands, man.
Or maybe, but I guess.
I watched the tape, dude. I know she is. Dude, look her up right now, man.
I watched tape too, man, but she sucked, dude. She didn't get a knockout in the UFC.
I never said that. She's got knockouts outside of the UFC before, That's still enough. That's still enough to put away Penne, man. The ghost of Jessica Penne. I mean, it should be Jake Ellenberger's girlfriend. I'm telling you right now, they both should be dating each other because they're both meant to be. They're both ghosts.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree. I don't think it's gonna be enough to lose Taylor. I think she's so bad.
Ooh, I don't think she's bad, man. I think she's decent. I'm not betting on this fight, but I don't think she's bad, dude. I think she's good enough to knock out Jessica Penne. But we'll see what happens.
Pick her, but not bet. If she's she's a dog. Why would you bet her?
Because it's a girl fight, number one, and number two, I don't trust either girl. I mean, I think Taylor's gonna win, but I'm not confident in betting on her. So I got Taylor, you got Penne. We'll see what happens. Next fight, we got Scott Holtzman versus Michael McBride. McBride is the biggest jobber I've ever met in my life. I mean, actually, I never met him before.
You met him, bro?
No, my bad. He's the biggest jobber I've ever seen. This dude sucks, man. Nick Lenz freaking schooled him. And his chin was way out there, man. I mean, he's going to get freaking tagged, man, against Holtzman. I know Holtzman is kind of a jobber too, but the dude has power, man. I mean, he's built like a freaking bodybuilder, and I think he could go in there and knock out Michael McBride. So McBride's definitely not taking this guy down. I'm not going to bet on Holtzman because it's Holtzman. I mean, you don't know what Holtzman you're going to get, but I still think he's good enough to beat Michael McBride. So I got Holtzman by whatever he wants in this fight, but it's a pass. What about you?
Yeah, man, I completely agree. It's just a pass of the night. Two jobbers jobbing it out, seeing who's going to get the next full-time job at McDonald's. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but either way, I think Holtzman is like a I mean, he's not as bad as McBride, but this is might be worse than the girl fights. I don't know. Take that back. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, on to the next fight. I got Holtzman. But on to the next fight. I think this is a fucking good fight. We got Dustin Ortiz versus a very I think he's got a lot of potential. Up and comer Brandon Moreno. To be honest, I think Moreno has got the subs. He's got the better striking, and the only thing like you said, like we were talking about earlier, is Ortiz got that grind. We'll see how Moreno hangs when Ortiz puts the grind on him. But I think he's going to be able to maintain the distance. Break up the clinch, and maybe throw a few punches on the way out too to keep Dustin Ortiz at bay. And as we've seen before, Moreno has some sick guillotines. So if Dustin Ortiz goes for a sloppy takedown, fucking Moreno's gonna wrap him up and choke him out. So I think Moreno's got the better striking, to be honest. So I'm gonna go with Moreno right here with the decision, if not sub. What about you?
Yeah, man. I know we've been talking about this fight for a while, but pre-tape study, I was on Ortiz, man, and I thought he was gonna win. But after I did the tape, I was still on Ortiz, but I wasn't that confident anymore. And then I saw the line go to plus 170. So I rewatched the tape, and then I was like, you know what? I got to go with Moreno here, man. Moreno does have the better stand-up. I think he's actually way better than Ortiz on the feet. Ortiz is not that good in the feet, dude. He's aggressive, but he's tough. He's never been finished, but he doesn't have the combinations. He doesn't pick you apart like Moreno does. Moreno fights very long. Ever since moving the team elevation with Dwayne Bang, TJ Dillashaw, Shorty Torres, Joseph Benavidez, dude, his stand has been looking good as ever. Obviously, the grind worries me. That's why we were talking about it, if Ortiz can just grind him out. But he has to be worried about those subs because Moreno, man, has very good BJJ. And he's a good wrestler too, man. So it's going to be hard for him to grind him, I think. So I think that Moreno's better on the feet, man. I think he has more ways to win. He definitely has more ways to win on the feet. And I think he can sub him too, man. So I like this kid, man. He looks better every fight. A lot of people are saying, oh, he just got a Hail Mary sub against Smoka. Go back and watch that fight because he was tagging up Smoka on the feet before he got that sub. And then he looked good against Benoit. And Benoit's not a good – Benoit's good, man. He's beating Sergio Pettis, dude. He's beating some good guys, man. He picked them apart. That was not a split. He definitely won that fight, dude. So I'm high on Moreno. I know I got some crap for changing picks, but, hey, everyone changes picks, dude. So I had to watch a little more tape. And I really do think the hype on this kid is for real. And plus 170, dude, that line is that's terrible, man. It should be a pick 'em. It should not be 170. So I had to put 3 units on that, dude. I got 3 units to win 5.14 at plus 170. And let's get it, man. I got Moreno in this fight, and I think he's gonna go out there and get a dominant decision, possibly a finish. So next fight, we got Talos Leites versus Sam Alvey. Yeah, man, this is a big pass, man. I just can't trust Sam Alvey, man. I like the guy. I know he's in UFC betting sharks, but yeah, I can't bet him, dude. And Talos Leites hasn't been looking that good either, but I do think, man, he's going to beat Sam Alvey in this fight. It's also been, I've been back and forth this fight because I know Alvey has the power, but I know his takedown defenses look good, but Leites gets everybody down, man. So I feel like he's going to get him down, man, and get a sub. So I'm not betting on this fight, but I do think that Leites has a huge advantage in this fight, which is the ground. And on the feet, I think it's close, but Sam Alvey doesn't throw, man. I mean, he's like super hesitant out there. I just can't bank on him. I can't do it. I like Alvey, but I can't bet on him, dude, and I can't pick him. So I got Leites. I got Leites.
I completely agree, bro. Like every time in the past when I bet on Alvey, I'm fucking yelling at the TV. He's fucking swing, punch, because he's got that knockout power, but he doesn't fucking throw. His volume isn't there. He doesn't pull the trigger. I mean, he went to decision with fucking Nate Marquardt, right? What the fuck? He should have finished him. Like, this should have been an easy finish for Sam Alvey.
He didn't look that good in that fight.
He didn't, man. He's hesitant to pull the trigger, and he's like that last time, too. He doesn't throw much. I think Talos Leites is going to be able to get him down, and he's going to get the sub. I feel like it's hard, but I'm going to have to just go with what I think is happening. I just don't see Sam Alvey just, letting those hands go anymore. So he's too much of a counter puncher, He needs to go. He needs to be more aggressive, I think. If he becomes more aggressive, then I think he can become a lot better. But he doesn't really seem like he gets better than every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just get better and better and better. I don't really see him. He just kind of keeps. He's just kind of the same fighter each time. He's He's a great counterpuncher. He's got that great KO, and I'm sure he's a great guy, but he has fucking no volume, bro. So I'm gonna have to go with Leites on this one.
Yeah, wait, it's pretty good in the feet too, man. He has power, man. You saw what Brunson did to Alvey. I don't think Alvey has that great chin that everyone says, you know?
Mm-hmm. Brunson lost to fucking Silva, so.
Yeah, Brunson's going to lose to Dan Kelly, too. MMA Kelton, you're watching this. You better freaking man up to that max bet because your boy's going to get KO'd by Dan Kelly. You heard it here first. KO.
KO by Dan Kelly.
Dan Kelly, brother. Let's get it, man.
Dan Kelly,
Where you at? Where you at, Kelton? You watching it right now? Come on, buddy. You know Brunson's going to lose, bro. Come on. Derek Bumpson? Come on, man. Huge quitter.
I think I got Kelly. I think I'll get Kelly in this one, too.
Good
He's
shit, bro.
fucking tough, man, but that's not – and that's easy. That's like he'll probably be a dog for sure.
Yeah, we'll have Kelton on the show for that so I can call that dude out every 10 seconds when he says, dude, Brunson's so good, bro. All right, man. The next fight, is it my turn or your turn?
I think it's my turn.
Do it, dude.
We got Jake Ellenberger, who's 31-12, versus Mike Perry, who's 9-1. Mike Perry's coming off of a loss to Jovan. It was a pretty – I mean, there's times when I think Mike Perry had his moments in that fight. And controversial, kind of controversial to – it's not really a controversial loss because we all knew he was getting spanked. But it was a controversial TKO. Caught in the cage or whatever. But to be honest, I think that shit saved them because the outcome was not going to be different. Either way, Masvidal was going to finish him. But but he got saved by the cage on that one. Jake Ellenberger just hasn't been the same anymore. So he's very basic. I don't even see him using his wrestling much anymore. But did he have a win over Matt Brown or something, right? But I think he was just kind of swinging for the fences on that one. He got I hate to say it, but kind of a lucky punch, you know, and even he was surprised to get that KO. But Mike Perry, you know, I think he's as tough as they come. He's got a chin. He got hurt by Jovan bad multiple times, and he just kept going forward. I like how he closes the distance as well, but he's just a brawler, man. I don't see Ellenberger making it past the second round at all. He's getting finished for sure, by the first, if not in the first and the second. So I just don't see Ellenberger's chin holding up to Perry's power. So I'm gonna have to go with Perry by KO. What about you?
Yeah, man. I got 5 units at max bet on Mike Perry at -165, 5 units to win 3.03. Ellenberger hasn't had it, bro, in a long time. He hasn't been good since 2013. This fool's lost 6 of his last 8 fights. 4 of those 6 are by finish. Dude, the 2 dudes he beat, Josh Koscheck and Matt Brown, both those guys were on their way out when he beat him. And Matt Brown, I know he beat Matt Brown, but Matt Brown has moments too. So, and Matt Brown's done. I love Matt Brown, but he's done, man. And Jake Ellenberger, dude, has such a bad chin, dude. This dude doesn't even pull the trigger. And he's going to be super gun-shy out there, man. And you got Mike Perry, who's a very good brawler, man. Super tough, heavy hands, dude. If he catches Ellenberger, if he tags him once, it's lights out, dude. So I think Ellenberger's going to quit like he always does, turtle up. And it's a bad matchup, dude, for Ellenberger, dude. And even the wrestling, too, he's not going to take down Mike Perry. Mike Perry, dude, is a very good wrestler. I'm just kidding, not a very good wrestler. Very good takedown defense. I mean, look what you saw in his debut.
That's the only thing I'm worried about if I would have seen a little bit more of Perry's grappling, then I would have max bet. But I only bet 3 units.
You saw his grappling in his debut. I know Wim is not a wrestler, but I mean, he showed that he put a nice crucifix. I mean, he showed he knew what he was doing on the ground. And Danny Roberts couldn't get him to the ground. Obviously, Jake Ellenberger is different than those guys. He's a good wrestler. But when have we seen Jake Ellenberger go to his wrestling? He doesn't.
Yeah, I haven't seen him use his wrestling in a while. So.
He doesn't do it, bro. He's super gun-shy out there. He has the worst chin in the UFC welterweight division right now besides Mike Pyle. And there's a lot of people on Twitter, dude, a lot of people picking Ellenberger. Why would you ever pick some dude that has such a bad chin, hasn't fought really good since 2013? This dude is going in there, man, already broken. He knows he's going to lose to Mike Perry. So I got my
Hey,
Perry,
we should
man.
do a parry inside the distance.
I'm going to.
Are you gonna do parry inside the distance?
Yeah, for sure. I already told you I was going to. I already have my max bet, but I'm going to put a couple units on Perry inside because that's how he's going to win. He's going to get a KO. So he's my most confident bet of the night, my most confident pick. He's going to steamroll Jake Ellenberger, bro. So I think it's easy money. And I'm really confident in this pick. So I got Mike Perry by destruction. Jake Ellenberger, it looks like you're going to be working at Wendy's. So see you, bro. Next fight, we got Joe Lauzon versus Stevie Ray. This is a very close fight, man. I think it should be more of a pick 'em. I'm going to be picking Stevie Ray to get the win, but I'm not going to bet on him, bro. I think Joe Lauzon definitely has a good ground advantage in this fight. I mean, he has very good subs, and Stevie Ray's been subbed 4 times. I know they're in the past, but still, dude, it bothers me a little bit. I know Stevie Ray's way better than Lauzon on the feet, but it's Lauzon, man. He's a gamer, bro. I mean, you know, he's a tough dude. I know he definitely lost his last fight against Held, but yeah, man, it's just that the fact that he's so good on the ground and Stevie Ray's been sub 4 times, that bothers me, dude. So I'm gonna stay away. But I got Stevie Ray. I think he's gonna win. But I think it's closer than it is. What about you?
Yeah, I got Stevie Ray to win too. I mean, he got beat by Marcin Held, so. But I can't bet against him for some reason. He's an OG fighter he's like from one of the best seasons of Ultimate Fighter, so so I can't bet against Lauzon. At least not right here. Maybe if it was yeah, I don't know. It's just not. I don't know. It just feels like something weird might happen. Let's move on to the next fight. We got Eddie Glassjaw Wineland versus John Dodson, and man, John Dodson. He's a negative 415. I got a parlay with Dodson and Davis. Let me see what I got him at. It does. I think it's like shit. Sorry. Yeah, so I got Dodson at negative 350 and Davis at negative 215. 2 units to win. Fuck. I don't know. I can't do the math right now, but I got parlay for both of them. It's yeah. Well, whatever. That doesn't really matter. I'll post it up on Bet MMA Tips if you really care. But yeah, I got a parlay with both of them. I don't see Dodson losing, man. He's just gonna be too fast for Wineland, and I don't like the way I don't like Wineland's stance. I think he's very hittable. You know what I mean? His hand's kind of weird, so it's very unorthodox. He is pretty fast, but I think Dodson is faster. I think Dodson's gonna get inside the distance, and he's just gonna hit him too hard. I don't think Wineland's gonna be able to take Dodson's hits, so I'm gonna go with Dodson, either by dominant decision or KO. What about you?
Yeah, man, I got Dodson too. I'm not betting on this fight though because the line is terrible, and I don't trust Dodson in the distance. I'm sorry, dude, but I know Wineland has a terrible chin, but it's Dodson, dude. I mean, he might run away the whole fight. He might just, you know, not pull the trigger. I mean, look what he did against Fun Size. I mean, they just stood each other for 3 rounds, and he arguably lost that fight. So that scares me, man. I know Dodson has very good hands, but he also just doesn't throw that much, dude. So I do think he's going to win this fight, though. But I just can't bet on him, man. He's too big of a favorite, and I hope he catches for you because I think he does. But, yeah, there's other spots for me that I like. So I got Dodson, but, yeah, I'm not going to bet on him. Next fight, we got OSP versus De Lima. And I haven't bet on this fight yet, but I'm thinking about pulling the trigger really soon, man. I don't think OSP is there anymore, dude. I know he's fighting in his hometown, I think, in Tennessee, but this dude does not look good recently at all. And I know De Lima isn't the best fighter in the division, but I don't think he's a jobber, bro. I think he's very, very, very tough, dude. And he's really good for the first round. I know he gasses, but, dude, for the first round, he looks like a killer, bro. I mean, he has very good hands. He has good guillotine. And obviously, if you make it out of the first round, then he's lost. I mean, you know, he gasses, but I think he could starch OSP, maybe in the first minute. So that's what I'm banking on. I think he has the better chin. I think he's tougher than him, and I think he has heavier hands. So he needs to stuff the takedown. That's what we needed. He needs to. If he doesn't, he's going to get subbed. But he also has a good choke, man. Good arm triangle against Quinn Hester. So I think he's going to win this fight. So I'm not going to bet on him as of right now. We'll see how maybe if it hits plus 200. But I just see more ways for him to win. And I don't think OSP's there anymore. So I'm going to fade OSP. And I got the guy that's a killer in the first round. So I got Dave Lima. What about you?
Dude, you read my mind. I got to fade OSP too, especially after the way Manua knocked his ass out. You know what I mean? He fucking did.
Manua. You freaking Manua. Manua.
Shut up, bitch. You know who I'm talking about. Manua, the way Manua knocked his ass out made him do the mat so hard, dude. It was nuts. But yeah, I'm just fading OSP from now. I think De Lima can knock him out, to be honest, and you know, he can probably has a better grappling too. I think OSP is kind of ugly. I mean, like, he's got like a nasty style. He's very unorthodox, unpredictable. I think he got some finishes over big names that were kind of on their way out, so it kind of gave him a little buzz. But to be honest, I don't really think he's as good as the hype. So I think I might bet De Lima as well. I'm thinking about betting De Lima and for some live dogs of the night. So he might be one of my dogs. But yeah, so I got De Lima too by knockout. Next fight, we got Iaquinta coming back from selling homes, taking a break from his full-time job to come fight again versus Diego the Nightmare Sanchez. To be honest, man, I think I'm gonna pick Sanchez to win this fight. I'm still debating on betting it or not. I actually might bet $10. I might bet either 1 unit or half a unit, but I don't know, man. I think Sanchez, he's just he's a warrior, man, and he just comes to fight. I don't know if I can say the same for Iaquinta. You know, I don't know where his mind's at. So I know Diego Sanchez, all he knows is fighting. So I'm gonna go with the fighter, the warrior.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, dude. I got 2 bets on Iaquinta. I got Al in the distance, 1 unit at plus 159, and I also have him parlay with Perry 2 units at plus 100. I think it's a very easy money on Iaquinta. I know he hasn't fought in a while, but he's been in the gym, dude. And Diego Sanchez,
how do you know?
He's been in the gym, bro. You can tell. Come on. I don't think he retired, dude. I think
because someone is are in good shape doesn't mean they've been training for fights the way like
he's been training. He's been training in the gym, dude. He took some time. Go ahead.
When you have a fight coming up, you train differently than just casually training. You know, it's not like you go to a fight camp. It's different than just being at the gym. He's not just bench pressing. Sanchez is getting ready for fights.
Okay, well, in my opinion, a guy in Iaquinta that hasn't fought in 2 years, 3 years can still knock out Diego Sanchez in the first round. Diego Sanchez is not there anymore, bro. He just got starched. He just got starched against Lauzon, and Marcin Held doesn't offer anything on the feet. Iaquinta is one of the best boxers in the division, bro. He has very good stand-up. He's a very tough dude. He's never been knocked out. I mean, he's a very good chin. Diego Sanchez, yeah, he's known for a very good chin. Not anymore. He's done, bro. He doesn't belong in there with Iaquinta. Iaquinta doesn't go out there and steamroll him in the first round, dude. So I think it's a mismatch, bro. Obviously, what I'm worried about is if Diego takes him down, because I know that Iaquinta's been subbed before. But Ray Longo and them, they're going to have a good game plan, man. I like Iaquinta in this fight. I do think he's been in the gym. I think he's in good shape, and I think he's going to knock out Diego Sanchez, who is not there anymore, in my opinion. I don't like betting on guys that aren't there. Jake Ellenberger, he's not there. Diego Sanchez, he's done. So I got Iaquinta. And
how do you know Iaquinta's there?
Iaquinta's there, bro. You can tell, man. Come on, he was a top 15 lightweight before he took this time off. I don't think he's retired either. He stepped away because he wasn't getting paid. He wanted more money. He deserved it. He has a good resume, bro. Obviously, he lost the Masvidal fight, but dude, he's beaten some very good guys. He knocked out Joe Lauzon. He knocked out Ross Pearson. He beat Kevin Lee. So I think he's like levels above Diego Sanchez on the feet. Diego Sanchez is in a push forward. He's going to let Iaquinta hit him, and he's going to get knocked out because Iaquinta has power. Marcin Hill does not have power on the feet. You realize that he comes forward, doesn't even like care about blocking the punches. Iaquinta has heavy hands, bro, and very good boxing. It's a mismatch. Plus 159 is easy money. I should bet more on him right now in distance because I'm more confident. I'm probably going to. It's going to be a massacre, bro. It's going to be a massacre. Iaquinta is going to be a top 10 lightweight again, like he was. He's a beast.
And then he's going to go quit and sell houses.
I don't think so. I think he's there, man. I wish he would have fought Gilbert Melendez because I think he would destroy Melendez. That's the fight they're supposed to do. So I know people are talking crap. He's going to sell houses, but he's still a young kid. And I don't think he retired. He wanted more money. I don't blame him. He was a beast.
I got to be right back.
He's still a beast.
Call the next fight.
All right, I guess I'm talking about myself right now. But, yeah, man, the main event, we got Cub Swanson versus Artem. Yeah, man, I'm going to be picking Cub to get this win, but I'm just not confident, man, betting on him. Cub just – there's been spots before, man, where he doesn't show up, man. And obviously it's a good matchup, I feel like, for him. But Artem's a very tough dude, man. Artem looked very good last fight, and Artem is very tough to finish. So it's going to be a lot of people are picking Cub in the distance, but I don't see it here, man. I have a feeling that Artem's going to win. I'm not going to bet Artem. I'm still going to pick Cub, but I mean, I just don't see Cub finishing Artem. I don't, man. Maybe it goes 5 rounds, but it's a weird fight for me, man. I'm going to pick Cub, but I mean, I don't know if he finishes him. He might go the distance, or Artem might beat him. So I don't know, man. It's a tough fight. I can't bet on it, but I do think he wins. Maybe by, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think he's gonna. Do you think he's gonna finish Artem? I don't know. It's tough.
You talking to yourself?
I'm talking to myself. I don't think Cub's gonna finish Artem.
Huh?
I don't think Cub's gonna finish Artem. I think he's gonna win, but I don't think he's gonna finish him. I think he's gonna go
5
5
rounds. 5 rounds.
It's either going to go all 5 rounds, he's a good decision, or Artem's going to win. I don't think he's going to finish Artem. I'm sorry, but I don't. Artem's so tough.
I don't know, man. He got hurt by that Asian guy. Remember? Asian guy almost finished him.
He did, but Cub Swanson, dude, doesn't have the best chin either. I know he had a very good chin last fight, but all that punishment he took, dude, I feel like it hurt him in this fight, man, because Artem throws heavy leather, dude.
Yeah, man. Something tells me not to bet on Swanson either for some reason.
I'm telling you, like, I'm picking him, but I'm just staying away because I really do think Artem can win.
Yeah, same here. I agree with you.
Dude, I might have to take that 1 unit shot, man. I don't know.
Artem, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, if you do it, you should do Artem by KO because see what the props are. Because what if it's like plus 1,000 or some shit like that? You know.
I might have to do it. I mean, I know I picked Cub, but
let's do Artem by KO prop.
I might have to change my pick right now on live right now. Nah, this is what,
gut, bro.
I'm sticking with Cub right now, but I'll put down below if I'm gonna bet the KO prop, because if I bet the KO prop, I'm switching my pick obviously. But yeah, I'm just not confident pick at all. I don't think Cub finishes him. If he beats him, it's gonna go all 5 rounds. What about you?
I don't know, man. A lot. Everything tells me that Swanson is a better striker. Everything tells me to pick Swanson, but it's just like you said. Something's telling me to stay away from this fight. I don't have Swanson in any of my plays. The lines, he's just too heavy, too expensive. But and his jaw, his chin, just kind of just worries me, especially the way Lobov throws those hands, man, for 5 rounds. So I don't know. I think I might have to pick Lobov as well, just because he's got those heavy hands. I'm picking Lobov with the KO. I'm not even gonna go with Swanson. I think he's gonna get lucky. He's gonna.
I haven't picked Artem yet, man, just because that he doesn't have terrible defense, man. I mean, I feel like all he has is that knockout, and
he does have terrible defense. You're right.
I mean, Cub hits hard, dude. I mean, I'm picking Cub. Obviously, I said not by finish. I mean, maybe he finishes Artem. I know a lot of people are saying he does, but as of right now, I'm gonna stick with Cub. I don't know by what, but I'm gonna stick with Cub. But We'll see, man. I might pick Artem later in the week if I watch more tape. Even though I've already watched a lot of tape, but maybe I'll go back and rewatch it, watch more interviews.
Dude, Artem looked good against that Asian guy.
He did. That Asian guy, Taruto, is going to smoke Gray Maynard. I mean, it's not even going to be a fight. He's going to dust him in the first round. All right, man. So, yeah, we'll recap my bets. I got a max bet on Perry, 5 units. I got Moreno, 3 units. I got Iaquinta in the distance. And I also have Iaquinta parlay with Perry. So I got the 4 bets. And I'm going to do probably a couple more. I'll put them down below. You can follow me at UFC Bro Picks on Bet MMA Tips. And, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Bro Picks. What about you, Stud?
So, yeah, I got 2 bets so far. It's I'm risking I up my unit size to $20 a unit. You can follow me on Bet MMA Tips RM88 Bro Picks. Follow me on Twitter, Ricky_Jitsu. So right now I got a parlay, a 2-team parlay. I'm risking 2 units to win. Hold on. Doing the math right now. Oh, 2 units to win about like 1.75, and then I'm also betting straight on Mike Perry, 3 units to win 2 units. I got him at negative 150, so I was pretty happy about that. And I might bet on De Lima as well, maybe 2 units on De Lima and then 2 units on Moreno. We'll see. I still need to do a little more tape, though. Those are the plays I'm probably going to make. So, yeah, man, let's make some money. Thanks for tuning in.
Most confident picks are going to be, for sure, Iaquinta, Perry, and I'm going to have to go with Moreno. But, yeah, guys. Go ahead.
My most confident picks are probably Dodson, Davis, and Perry.
Team Perry, man. I mean, he's going to destroy that ghost. So we'll be back, man. We'll be back in 3 weeks for UFC 211. It's a very good card. I already have a lot of people that I'm thinking about betting, and I don't want to have any spoils yet, but we'll talk about it when we do our podcast. So later, guys. Let's cash for Saturday.
Let's make some money. Peace.